Hello, Majestic Council. It's Majestic X, and today I just want to have a quick video about Ancestry and these other DNA tests and how you should stop doing them immediately. Because it is one thing that I want y'all to think about also. Do you think from a glob of spit and not actual blood work being done that these people can find not only the state you come from, but the exact tribe on the exact street on the exact place of another country that the person who's doing this test probably never been to? Thank you. Think about that. Just really think about that. So you telling me out of all the unknown tribes in the world, known and unknown, so the ones that you know and the ones that you don't know, you think that this random group of people at this facility is going to take your spit and say, hey, you from the Watusi tribe, or hey, you from the Zulu tribe, or hey, you're a part of this ancient tribe in Barbados, or this ancient Hoodoo tribe in Haiti? Do you think it's gonna say these things? No. How could you even start up something like that? Because they're using basic information to give you a basic answer. You know how you're supposed to look up things for yourself? Your last name. If your last name was never changed and your mom's was never changed before it was married, well, even if your mom or father, or whoever you grew up with, was not married or was, you can still look at their first name. You need your grandparents' last name. You need your great-great-grandparents' last name. But you don't really have to go that far. All you really need is your grandma's first and last name and her mother's first and last names. You don't really need first names for nothing. The last name is what's going to get you in there. Because I'm going to let you know right now, they wasn't going to let me know off my last name that the reason how my people got here from Ireland and Scotland was from the cruise ship that came from the Caribbean islands to Philadelphia in the 1800s. And when I looked up the passengers on there, because on these big old boats and stuff that you hear these stories about how people got traded from here and here and it was local and it was public back then. Yes, people first and last names are on there. So if you see something with your last name, you can keep connecting it. I found my last name on a boat, 2 boats that had slaves on it that was public record. You know what I'm saying? I did not find that through spit. They wasn't gonna tell me this through spit. I found out that my last name, these people are having their own organization with my last name, that they meet up. All these people with my last name meet up in one place in the United States once a year and just hang. I would not know that. I'm talking about white, black, Hispanic, all. As long as it's my last name, they all meet up together. And then if your last name is that, they pay for your DNA test. Like, that's crazy, right? Yeah, but people do stuff like that. You have to ask your grandparents. You have to look up their last name, your great-grandparents on both sides, not just your mom's side, not just your father's side. You're going to have to figure out both sides and both last names to get a grip on where your people is from, where you're a descendant from. That's how you're going to get down pat. Not from spit, from a company that never been to none of these places. At least if I'm going to give any work to somebody, it will be at least my blood and not just saliva. At least if I'm giving anything up for people to research on me, I will hope the person that's doing the extensive research and things of these natures actually been around the world more than once before, or even around the world. Y'all giving y'all information to people that never even went out to the United States, but they supposed to tell you what you're descended from. Have you noticed all your descendants is outside the United States? Like, we ain't from here also neither. We're from here in Africa also. So it's some people who don't got descendants from Africa. Everybody just can't be descendants from Africa. Yes, everybody has African blood in them, but that don't mean they descendants from it. All skinfolk ain't kinfolk. Your grandparents never told you that? It's black people in Spain that look like us that's not like us. It's black people in Italy that look like us that are us. You see how I just flipped your script right there? You'll be like, wait, what do you mean by that? It's people that are in Japan that's more blacker than probably you. How do all these people know this information? What they really trying to do, to me, the side project on this is try to figure out, like my guys Rod and Elder said, who was the chiefs on the land, and let's get them out early. But even if that was the real plan, they can't do that off of just spit. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your money. Because what they're going to do is just Google your first and last name and then pinpoint a place and then tell you that's the region you're from. They give you just the country. They don't give you really these towns. They don't give you the towns. They don't give you the actual tribes. They don't give you none of this. If you just say, oh, I got family in Ireland, how does that help me? Oh, you're a descendant from some people in England. How does that help? Whoop-de-doop, that helps me. Now I gotta look up black people in England. Let's see how far I get in there. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. So you're paying these people to help you go down a bigger rabbit hole of yourself than you could have just did by yourself. Please stop getting this stuff done and not knowing what they fully do. Stop asking other people that are not your family about details and history about your family. Ask your family. Make it make sense, because it's somebody you never met. It's somebody in your family that you don't know that has the answers to what you're saying. They just never have people go and talk to them. That sometimes that be your great aunt. Sometimes that be your grandma. Sometimes that really be your own parent that nobody asks about family history to. It be an old drunk uncle. It be one of your cousins who like 60 that you like, I don't know how he my cousin, but he old as crap. But it's those type of people that you have to talk to and get information from. The people that you don't talk to, people that you don't expect, is the people that has it in it because they don't inspect it and don't witness it all. Talk to your family. Get closer to the people in your family that you don't know. Figure out this information. Find your people. Get with these people, because your 40 acres and a mule gonna come soon. So peace, love, and everything in between Majestic Council. Majestic X out.